Alright guys, I got the tea and I'm about to spill the sauce for those who want to hear it. This video is not going to be selling a fantasy, selling a holy grail, or a guru, fix all, I'm here to sell you a course video. This is just the raw truth from someone who's lived it, breathed it, and just has the awareness to see through it, right? So over the last year or two, I've been trading prop firms and I've learned a ton, and I want to share it with you guys because there's a lot of hype around them, a lot of people changing their lives with them, but there's also a very dark side that most people don't want to talk about, right? And basically the thing is with prop firms, they're going to expose you. They're going to expose the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's just simply how it goes, right? So first, let's talk about risk boxes. I want to look at it like that, make it clean and simple for you guys. Like, stop fantasizing, oh, I have a 50K account, oh, I have a 100K account, I have all these accounts. The only thing that matters is your drawdown, right? That's the only thing that ever mattered. Rose, don't knock that camera. Sorry guys, my cat's getting curious. But, okay, so we're looking at it like risk boxes. I don't know, she's probably gonna knock this off. Come here, baby, I'm right here. So, an example, you got a 50K, you're just a needy girl, aren't you? You got a 50K account, right? Just chill there. There you go, baby. So you got a 50K account. No, you don't. It's a $2,000 account. And that's all there is to it. Like, don't overcomplicate it. So on most of those accounts, a 50K account, right? They're gonna let you lose like $1,000 in a day, maybe even the whole thing. But in what world does that make sense? Like, in what world can you win if you let yourself lose half of your whole account in one day? Well, I'll tell you, you can't. Why can't you? Because I did it and I lived it and I experienced it. The problem with these prop firms is we're all oversizing, right? And that's kind of where like the whole fire dance thing comes in, right? It's like we're all just risking too much, like dancing on the edge. But and the reality is you're gonna get burned. Like you can't survive taking those big shots every day. Eventually you're gonna blow up, right? And that's the whole thing. Like you oversize, you get chopped up, rinse, repeat, right? Or better yet, you grind, like you find your base, you start stacking days, you get close to a payout, all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is the setup, this is the day. Let me press a little bit and boom, rinse, repeat. So let's talk about like how to actually beat it, right? Like how to actually evolve and make, Rose, why are you looking so crazy? She got my nose itchy. But so basically guys, you gotta look at it like you can't sabotage. And how you sabotage is by oversizing and getting emotional. So you have to be real with yourself and your bankroll and like your capital and like who you are as a trader and make actual rules for yourself, real rules. I'm gonna give you a simple framework that's very easy to follow. And it's made things so much simpler for me, and the math just maths, right? Because the prop firms, like I said, they're not designed for you to really succeed. They're designed for them to make money. But obviously the top tier traders are gonna survive, but those are the ones that ultimately have enough awareness and discipline to survive. And that's the name of the game, is survival. Like, you have to stop trying to win the day and just check off the day. Like, a flat day is fine. A loss is fine. But you can't have like massive red days. So how do you do that? Well, a 2K account, you never are allowed to lose $1,000 in a day. In fact, you're never allowed to lose $501 in a day. Because, Rose, are you seriously gonna do this? Once you hit $500, that's your risk box. One day, 25% of the account gone, that's it. If you allow yourself to lose 26% or more, you're putting yourself in the danger zone. And this is an aggressive framework, by the way. Like, if you talk to a professional, they probably say, oh, only risk like 10% or this and that. And that's cool. Like, that makes sense, right? It sounds good, but the prop firm game doesn't allow that. It's not even a reality for prop firm game. And why? because almost all firms now have minimum day rule. So an example, let's talk about like Apex. We'll reference Apex and Aqua, the two firms that I've traded. So Aqua had a 250 day minimum for a 50K account. So that alone right there is a big hurdle, right? Because again, your risk box is only 2K, but you have to make $250 for the day to just count. So they're asking you to make more than 10% of your risk box in one day for that day to even be valid. That's a big ask. Like that's not a small ask, that's a big ask. So with Apex new structure, it's $200 a day for that to count. And that still itself is a pretty big ask. Like you guys shouldn't look at it like, wow, $200 is a small day because you only have a $2,000 account. Like that's the whole trap, right? So when you start looking at it like that, you kind of like evolve from the matrix. It's not about like minimum days and this and that. It's more about like protecting my account and letting the math work in my favor. So the simple way around this, guys, is you just have multiple accounts and you never let one be your whole identity. Rose. So essentially what I do is I have like 4 accounts right now. I'm not allowed to lose more than 500. Rose. I'm not allowed to lose more than $500 on any one account in the day. You're not gonna mess this video up, baby. I'm not gonna let you. You guys will go back on my videos and see how needy this cat is. She's my baby girl. But yeah, guys, I've been living and breathing this for a long time now. And I've just gotten recently to the point where I stopped sabotaging, right? I think that's what you have to get to. Like, you got to get to the point where you stop sabotaging. And for me, it was always so hard to just stop. Like, I didn't want to stop. And that was because, 1, I needed the money. And 2, I didn't have enough accounts to spread it out. So one account was my identity. When you spread your accounts out and you have like 2, 3, 4 accounts, I wouldn't really recommend more than that because that just becomes noise. But honestly, like, that's the way, right? Because then you can say, okay, I'm not gonna blow this account up. Like, I don't have to do that. Like, I'm gonna set a realistic risk parameter and that's it, right? So now we've covered that side of it, right? Like how much you're allowed to lose in one day. I don't recommend ever giving more than 25% of your account away. And so with a 50K, that's $500. And honestly, that's plenty of room to risk. Like that's enough breathing room without strangling yourself either, right? So that's the part of it. So the other part of it, profit give back. How many of you guys have had a massive day and then just wanted to push it more and gave it all back and turned into a fire dancer again, right? It's like all of a sudden you're like, wow, why did I just burn myself? Oh my God, you're like cussing yourself out and stuff. Like I've been there a million times. I know you guys have too. So you got to get sizing down. Like be real about sizing. Like for me, futures market, 3 micros on a 25K. Anything more than that, you're really gambling. Like, and six micros ish on a 50K. Same principle, just double the math. I've gotten real with myself, and you know, certain gurus will say, oh, we wait for your setup, smash 2 minis. But the reality is, like, you don't have room to breathe with a mini, even in a 50K account, if you're responsibly trading. Like, you just don't have, like, I've made thousands of dollars in one day trading 2-3 micros on each account, you know, like today up 1,600 on 2 of my accounts. Overnight took a swing with like 3 micros in one and 4 micros on the other. Like, you don't need that size, right? The thing is, we size up when we get pissed off and we get manipulated out, and that's the whole trap, right? You get frustrated, you say screw it, and you're in that sabotage loop. So getting real about profit give back. So kind of treat your daily goal as that parameter, right? So what I like to do is once I hit X amount, I'm only allowed to trim a third off of it, right? So if I hit $300 on a day, okay, I'm gonna size down a little bit and only let myself give back $100 now, because the $200 minimum day requirement, right? You do want to get those days, because once you check those days off, like no one's realistically gonna have a linear progression. So you don't necessarily have to worry so much about qualifying days. Don't get so in your head about it, because that will screw up your psychology and your performance as well. It's all these little things and all these little rules that kind of wear traders out. But once you kind of see above it and just kind of take a step back, size down, be more patient, be more selective, like it all starts to make a lot more sense, right? So it's just the psychology and the pressure of it. Like if you need the money really bad, or you're really close to the payout, like be aware of that and size down. Like understand that you're fighting yourself and human nature. But the prop firm game, there's a lot that can be rewarded from it with just a little at stake, guys. But the thing is, it is a grind. Like, they do ask a lot. Like, it's not some get rich quick thing. Like, you're asked to make over 100% return on your account just to be funded, and then you have to do it again, right? Almost every firm makes you build thousands of dollars before you even get to touch any. So it's not some magical fairy tale, but when you scale and you do it the right way, it's a career, right? And that's the plain truth, guys. So that's kind of just a quick summary. Wanted to give you guys a little insight on kind of like the prop matrix loop and what's going on there. A lot of people are just getting stuck in the oversizing, the psychology of it, but it's really a lot simpler than you think. So haven't made a video in a while, but just been doing a lot of reflecting, and I wanted to get this out there for you guys. So hope you liked it. Shout out to everyone. Appreciate you watching. Shout out to Rose for playing with everybody in the camera. And we'll see you guys soon. Later.